Join me as I take on the challenge of experiencing a first-class flight from Buenos Aires to Madrid and sharing every detail of the journey. Today, I'm excited to share with you my experience flying first class from Buenos Aires to Madrid, a journey that spans over 10 hours. In this review, I'll be covering everything from check-in to landing, so buckle up and let's dive in. I think it's safe to say that many of us have misconceptions about flying first class. We often imagine it to be a luxurious experience, but we also think it's out of our reach. One of the biggest misconceptions is that first class is only for the super rich or celebrities. However, the reality is that anyone can fly first class if they're willing to splurge a bit or use their miles wisely. Another common misconception is that all first-class flights are created equal. That's far from the truth. Each airline has its own unique take on first class, and some are certainly better than others. I've had my fair share of subpar first-class experiences, but I've also been blown away by some airlines. When it comes to choosing a premium flight, it can be overwhelming. There are so many options out there, and it's hard to know what to expect. That's why I'm excited to share my experience with you today, in hopes that it'll help you make a more informed decision the next time you're booking a flight. One of the biggest challenges travelers face when choosing a premium flight is getting accurate information. Sometimes, the airline's website doesn't do justice to the actual experience, and you're left wondering what you're getting yourself into. From the moment I arrived at the airport, I knew I was in for a treat. The check-in process was seamless, and I was greeted with a warm smile by the staff. The lounge was stunning, with floor-to-ceiling windows that offered breathtaking views of the airport. I was offered a complimentary massage, which was the perfect way to relax before the long flight ahead. As I boarded the plane, I was impressed by the cabin's sleek design. The first-class section was intimate, with only a handful of seats. The seat itself was incredibly comfortable, and it converted into a fully flat bed with the touch of a button. The amenities were top-notch, with high-quality headphones, a plush duvet, and a thoughtful welcome gift. The meal service was exceptional, with a menu that was carefully crafted by a Michelin-starred chef. I opted for the grilled shrimp, which was cooked to perfection. The wine list was impressive, with a range of options to suit every palate. The in-flight entertainment was equally impressive, with a vast selection of movies, TV shows, and music. I spent hours binge-watching my favorite TV show, and before I knew it, we were starting our descent. But the most memorable part of the flight had to be the exceptional service. The crew went above and beyond to make sure I felt welcome and comfortable throughout the flight. They were attentive, friendly, and proactive, anticipating my every need before I even had to ask. One particular moment that stood out was when I asked for a glass of water, and the flight attendant promptly brought me a bottle of Evian, along with a refreshing towel and a warm smile. It was those little touches that made all the difference. Another highlight was the meal service, particularly the dessert. I opted for the chocolate mousse, which was rich and decadent. The crew even offered to bring me a second helping, which I gladly accepted. The flight was everything I had hoped for and more. From the comfortable seat to the delicious meal service, everything was top-notch. But what really made the flight special was the exceptional service. In conclusion, flying first class from Buenos Aires to Madrid was an incredible experience that I'll never forget. The comfort, the luxury, and the exceptional service all came together to create a truly unforgettable journey. If you're considering splurging on a premium flight, I highly recommend giving it a try. If you've had a similar experience flying first class, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my latest travel reviews.